it's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy, you're still young. That's your fault, there's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm here to teach you a song, despite my age. And it's called Father and Son. And it's by Cat Stevens. Maybe you recognized it, probably you did, otherwise why did you click on this video? I'm Ben, and in this tutorial we're going to have a look at, of course, the strumming, the chords that we need, but also this really cool riff played in a way you're probably not used to, meaning one of the chords is coming up without even strumming it. Before I get started, I have to extend a big thank you to the patrons who voted for this song. It could have been something else, but it's this one, and it's thanks to you guys, and it's also thanks to you guys that these exist. So all the people also watching on YouTube, you can thank the patrons also. And if you want to become one, you just join us on patreon.com/ukulele road trips. And you can support these lessons and get the song sheets also, like for this one. Let's get started with the riff. It's one of the most interesting things to play on the ukulele in this song. Of course it's written for guitar, but we've got a nice way of playing it also here. It's in G, nice and easy. So you start playing a G, which is open 2, 3, 2. And then you play on that G, down, down, up, down. And then after that last down, you move to a C. And the resonance of your ukulele should carry on playing as the C is changed without even strumming the C. Like this, fast. Down, down, up, down, up. You see, the C is still ringing. And that's what's really fun to do here, is to have this chord that's pam, pa, da, pum, pa. Like this, it's sort of suggested chord, but it is truly ringing. And so slowly it's G, down, up, down, C. You see, the C is brought here. And you can practice just this, playing a G and then moving to a C and trying to find the best way to move your fingers that keep the sound going on. Keep the sound going on, something going on, go away, going on. And it sounds like this. And then what we need to do is take our index finger and pluck the C string, and then pluck with our thumb the G string. And then do that again with the index, but this time instead of the open G string, it's an open A. So it's 2, 1, 2, 4, everything open. 2, 1, 2, 4. Slowly it's like this. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. So you see, index thumb, index fourth finger. Index thumb, index fourth finger. And on the left side, really easy, open strings. Thank you, Cat. Just note that the note to be noted is the note that comes after the index, always comes quicker after the index. Putin, putin. So it's not puti, putin, it's putin, putin. Index thumb, index four. Right, let's have a look at the first verse now. And it goes like this. It's not time to make a change. So first on the G, open 2, 3, 2 on time, it's not time. And then a D6 on change, which is like a B minor 7, same. It's your index all across the second frets. It's not time to make a change, all across the second frets, your index. Just relax, just after the relax, a C, which is nice because it is a relaxing chord. It's easy to play. Take it easy, and then we take it easy on the take it easy, even easier because it's an A minor 7, which means open strings only. So let's play that again. G, it's not G. Time to make a D6 change. Just for C, relax, and take it A minor 7, easy. And move on to the second line. G again, so open 2, 3, 2, make sure it rings nicely. You're still young, G. That's E minor, your fault. So to go from the G here to the E minor, for that's your fault, instead of playing the E minor with these three fingers, these three fingers, you can actually play it with your little finger, meaning from the G to the E minor, you don't need to move anything except your little finger. Look, G, E minor, G, E minor, G. You're still young, that's your fault, E minor. And A minor, there's so much you have, and then to know is a D, to know. So A minor, second, open, 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 and D, 2, 2, 2, open. You probably know these already. And there's something quite nice happening at the end of the A minor, that's why it's got a star. There's so much you have to know, is that you see your ring finger here, you put it at the end of the A minor on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So the E string, 3rd fret, and then that's a note that brings the D to the sentence. So A minor, and then G, D. So boom, 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 boom. And then the whole line sounds like this. You're still young, that's your E minor fault. There's so A minor, much you have to know. You see at the end, there's so much you have note and D, to know. And the strumming that we're going to use for this song is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So make sure not to be too rigid with your playing, not like down, 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 up, down, but always have this constant movement, right? A la Cat Stevens. All you have to do is watch him in his video playing on the floor, and you'll see what I mean. He does that very well. Now with the strumming on just a G, it's like this: down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And now with the chords from the first line: 3, 4, G, down, down, D6, C, A minor 7, and then G, and then E minor, and then A minor, and then that note D. On the A minor we go down, down, note D, and note of course this one, remember? So these little details, very much like making sure you play a D6, and this little note that you add here, it will really make your accompaniment much richer. And it's the small details that make the big differences. Also here, you really should play a D6, not a D at the beginning on change, because well, that's sort of what's happening in the original. The emphasis is not on a clear D chord on the guitar. If you want to know, it's not important, but I can tell you it's A and F sharp at the bottom of the guitar, which means that the D isn't even in the chord, only higher up, and the bass is playing a B. So that's the 6th of the D. Not important, but just trust me on this one. Right, now the whole first verse with the strumming. It's not G time to make a D6 chain. Just C, relax, and take it everything open on easy. You're still G young, that's your E minor fault. And there's so A minor, and note and to know. Find a girl G, settle down D6. If you want, you can open and marry. Look at G, me, I am old, but I'm A minor happy. Bum, 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 that was the note. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not everything open on easy. It is easy to be calm when you found something going on. And the note and D, but take your time, think a lot, B6. Or think of every C string you've got, A minor, everything open for you will still be here to E minor, but your dreams may not. At the end, when you arrive on Dreams May Not, there's only one beat on Dreams, so it sounds like this. Still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. And then straight to the riff. So, dreams may bum pa 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 dum, pidim pidim, bum pa 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 dum. And then there's no pidim pidim, we go straight to the second verse. I'll just do the last line again, slowly. For you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. And C. Here you can see riff 1 + 1 means one time with the Ba-dim, ba-dim, plucking, and one time without the plucking, right? Now verse number 2, which I learned yesterday. Actually, the song is not one guy singing very confusing and contradicting statements, which I thought was the case. I didn't understand the lyrics at all. It's two characters, two different characters. That's why the second verse and the fourth verse are sung much higher. It's the son replying to, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I just listened to the song and thought, oh, this is a nice song. I didn't get it. So much higher. How? It's this note, by the way. Second fret of your last string. How can I try to explain? 3. How can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. And the note and D. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. The end bit. So basically what's happening here is whenever a letter is on have, whenever a chord is on have, it only gets one beat on have. It only halves one beat, that particular chord. Also, the go only has one beat. That's why I wrote the G after that. It's because that second G gets a whole strumming pattern, but the first one is one beat. Have only one beat also. So the whole line is like this. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. After that comes the riff again. 2 full ones with the plucking. And then there's a whole interlude with the melody on the ukulele. And I'll share the tabs in a different video when I do the 2 ukulele version of this, but basically it'll sound. It's quite nice to play, and maybe you can record yourself with these chords and then play the melody on top of that with the tabs soon to come, soonish, maybe this year, maybe not, it's getting cold. And then there's verse 3, the dad again, and verse 4, the son again, and it pretty much finishes like verse number 2. So if you've got the first 2 sorted, you're really fine for the whole song. So that's it for this song. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching and rating and all of that. It's been lovely, but really I know I have to go.